Hey everyone, how's everyone doing? It's Wilson, and I'm back with another video on 11 tools that you can use to learn more about what your users are thinking. So, if you're running a startup, you're running a business, it's very important to know exactly what your visitors are doing on the website, what they're clicking on, what they think about your website, and taking those feedbacks to your advantage so that you can actually, grow your business through more marketing ideas or figuring out what's wrong with your funnel and just understanding the customer's pain point. So here are 11 tools, and I'm going to get started right now. The first tool that I really love is Crazy Egg. Crazy Egg is an awesome tool created by Neil Patel and Hiten Shah, which is two very well-known people in the SaaS game. They've created multiple business, and this is one of the early ones. It's a SaaS product. It's pretty much a heat map product. So what it does is it allows you to pretty much view what people are doing on your website, what they're clicking on. And you'll be surprised at the things that you can learn from using Crazy Egg. For example, right, with Crazy Egg, you can see the things that your customers are clicking on that they aren't supposed to be. So let's say that you have an image there, but they're not supposed to be clicking on the image. Like you don't want them sharing it, but you notice that most of your customers click on it. So you can probably optimize your process and say, okay, let's turn this into a link that links to a resource on my page that the user might find helpful, and that way you can convert the user into a paying lead or into a subscriber. So next one, of course, Yes Insights. That's my tool. That's my startup, and I had to include this. So if you ever tried emailing your customers with a survey, you know how difficult it is to get responses, right? And I mean, all those times, think about it. You hang out with your friends, or you just bought something on Amazon, and you receive this email that says, "Hey, fill out the survey. Take a quick 2 minutes." And it's never 2 minutes. It's probably like 10 minutes, 20 minutes, and it's some long questions that you just get tired of answering after like 3 or 4 questions, right? With Yes Insights, we're changing this. So we want companies to be able to get user feedback and take those feedbacks to their advantage and improve the product, whether that's creating a better product roadmap or using the user feedback to improve your business in general, or coming up with more marketing ideas, or just knowing what to write for your next blog post, right? We want to make it as simple as possible, so we create one-click surveys, which come in the form of like the one-click question that you see on the left, or net promoter score. And what this allows you to do is that you will increase your response rate. So most of the NPS as well as the one-click surveys that we send out actually get 75% response rates. And that's way more higher compared to like maybe like 4 to 5% of a long traditional survey. And plus, these are quick and effective, and you're providing the answer for them, so the user doesn't have to think, which reduces the barrier. Good customer feedback will result in better business decision making. You can create a better product roadmap, and of course increase your trial to pay conversions, increase user engagement, retention, and most important thing, it will help you build a product that people will love and hit that product market fit. So check out Yes Insights at yesinsights.com. The next one, Google Analytics, bread and butter to marketing. Uh, that's probably the first thing I set up with any website that I create or any startup that I make, any blog platform that I start. Google Analytics pretty much tell you everything, right? It tells you exactly what your most popular posts are, what the cohort analysis is, where the users are coming from. It just where the acquisition channels are coming from. Like, oh, is social media the one that's most popular, or is Reddit, or is growthhackers.com? Wherever you're on, whatever community you've been posting your post on and spreading it and promoting it, you're able to analyze all this data in one place and look at all your bounce rates. That way you can improve your product and then improve the content that you're pumping out. So Google Analytics, one of my favorite tools, and that's number three. So number four, user testing. This is a tool that's used by a lot of marketers, product managers, founders, and just startups in general. Basically, what it does is that they hire these testers, and these testers will pretty much record a video of them talking with their own opinion using your app. So that's super important because you can see exactly what an average user would do. For example, for people like us that are pretty technical, when we go on an app or when we start using a product, we actually don't notice things that we're doing. We might feel like, oh, this UX doesn't look great, but the UX might look perfect for a regular user. So you don't notice, and that's why you have to listen to your users' feedback and their opinions. And user testing shows you a recording of that. So it's super awesome and it's very affordable. You can actually run multiple tests and you can segment it based on demographics, the age groups, and there's so many things you can do. It's very powerful too, and I highly recommend it. Number 5 kicking in is UXCam, which is very, very similar to UX testing, except this is more geared towards like mobile apps, and it allows you to capture and visualize a range of UX data to pretty much help, like let's say you're a developer or a designer, and it will help you understand how the users are actually interacting with your app so that you can actually make better UX decisions. Like, okay, maybe I put this button here, but people aren't noticing it, or maybe the color is off, so people can't click on it. And UXCam really does tell you exactly what the user is doing on there, and it's the same thing as a recording, similar to user testing. Very good tool, especially if you're running like a mobile app and you're looking to improve the user interface. Mixpanel. Mixpanel is more of a technical product, but it's like Google Analytics on steroids is what I like to call it. So Mixpanel goes beyond just recording like simple page views or bounce rates. It actually shows the user profile, who signed up, what was the last page they visited, where did they come from, and you can take all this data and you can analyze it as a cohort analyst. I know I used this a lot when I was running head of growth at Iron.io, and it just allows you to integrate with so many different platforms. Setting it up is a pain, but if you integrate it with something like Segment, pulling in the data is very easy. And then once you get the hang of it and you get used to it, go through the tutorials, you'll be able to drill down and better understand the value of each marketing channel so you know exactly what's working. Maybe your PPC is working better, maybe your SEO is working better, and then you can actually kind of analyze how many actions are people doing on your specific app, and you know the engagement rate and how to increase user retention. So it's super important, and you'll be able to find out what people are doing on your app. Next one, HotJar. They claim themselves as an all-in-one feedback and analytical tool. So they do have a little website widget that pops out similar to our website widget at Yes Insights and Quality Rules widget. And they come with surveys, they come with analytics, they come with heat maps. It's a very easy to set up tool. You just paste a little JS into your code, into your pages, and you'll be able to view the analytics right away. So it's super important. Some of the things are visitor recordings, and you can track the funnel so you can see exactly, let's say somebody lands on your landing page, how far they're getting into the funnel. That way you can look at it and you go like, along with your recording, you can kind of figure out, okay, what areas do I need to improve on? Why are people dropping off in the funnel? Which part of the funnel is people dropping off most at? And more direct visitor feedback can get you, just more general of how to improve your product roadmap. They also have polls, they have surveys, and it comes in 20 different languages. So it's perfect for anybody, that whether you're a UX designer or a product manager. It's a great thing, and I think they have a free plan, a freemium as well. But you will have the custom branding that says powered by HotJar. Next one, this is an enterprise tool. It's called GetFeedback. Uh, it's what I love about this is the visual and the UX. They probably make one of the best compelling and just elegant looking survey tool. It works mobile friendly, so you can actually send out surveys through your mobile and collect them through iOS. And the app was just designed for all device and platforms, including like your iPad, your smartphone, your browser, and social media channels. And it's just like an all-in-one very elegant designer. But they do only do enterprise from what I remember. But the quality is really great, and they have a lot of e-commerce sites using it. It's just a great way to kind of just dig your customer's mind and hear the voice of your customer. So it's a very highly recommend too if you're in the enterprise space. They do get pricey, so you might want to look at the previous options that I mentioned. But GetFeedback is definitely one of the enterprise tools and very elegant too to give it a try. Survicate, I think this is how you pronounce the next two. It's it's one of the best ways to gather feedback is using like a little website widget. So they have the website widget. They do have these little feedback bars that pop out on like maybe the right side of your app, so that you can actually answer it. For example, if you go like fandango.com or some of these consumer sites that you go on, you always see that little tab on the right. That's a little slider that says feedback. Well, that's what Survicate provides for you. It's just a little widget. What I love about it is that it's very easy to set up. So same thing with the JavaScript code, and it's very easy to actually customize your surveys. You can preview it, and there's question-based logic. So, oh, if the user clicks this, it does that. Or if they select this certain answer, then they should do this. So it's a pretty good tool, and they do come with templates that you can use from scratch. The next one is Verify. So with Verify, you can find out what your users think of your screens or markups before they even go live. It's kind of like Envision app where you prototype something, and it's just a great way to put your product out there before you launch, and show screenshots and get valuable insights from users' expectations and reactions to your apps before you even write a single line of code. So you can just design like a mock-up and then go on Slack or any of your community groups and post it and be like, hey, I would love some feedback on this product that I'm launching. I'm trying to validate this product. What do you think about this? Does it look good enough? Where can I improve? How can I make it easier? And it's just one of the best ways is probably you can actually segment it from demographics to see where the users are coming from and exactly what they're thinking. Well, the last one, I do this one in here for fun, is your phone. So what's a better way to learn more about your customer? Pick up your phone and start calling them. Stelly from Close.io talks about this all the time, and sometimes you just have to be there. Sometimes even Stelly goes like, knock on the person's door. Be like an insurance agent. Be there. But nowadays we have phones, so it's easier. And let's say somebody downloaded a professional white paper or ebook, they entered the phone number. It's a great way to take advantage of that. Call them and be like, hey, what can we improve on our product, or what's the biggest problem that you're going through right now where we can actually help you solve. And there's just no better way to get actionable feedback by just getting on like a quick 10-minute call with your customers or potential users and seeing what's going on. This is a very effective strategy for people that are trying to turn trial users into paid users. So call up all those trial users and see what they expect from your product and how you can improve it. Well, that's it. Check out yesinsights.com if you're looking for a simple one-click or Net Promoter Score survey platform where you can take the guesswork out of knowing what your customers want. Give us a try. I hope this article helped, and looking forward to putting out more videos. Subscribe when you get a chance. You can follow me on Twitter at WilsonPeng8, and again, check out yesinsights.com. Thank you.